Minha Santa Bárbara, Senhora de mim, luz que alumia esse povo bom da Bahia, nos livre das tempestades deste mundo, dos raios dessa vida nos proteja, dona das rosas vermelhas, soberana, divina, que assim seja. Hello everyone, it's good to be here once again with y'all for another timeless intuitive collective reading. It's really a pleasure and a joy. Please subscribe to this channel, leave a comment. It doesn't cost you anything, just a couple of seconds, and it really helps this channel to grow and this message from beyond to reach other people, other hearts, the ones that are wishing and wanting and needing a message this day. Let's go and see what the Oracle has in story for us today. Page of Wands. Start with the Page of Wands. Is it a message or is it a teaching? Is it a new learning or is it a message? Let's see. King of Wands. I think it's learning. The page is a messenger, but he's also a learner. So a student. You're learning something. You're learning about passion. You're learning about vitality. You're learning about fire. And it seems you are not far from reaching its height, its depth, in graduating. Congratulations. What else? The High Priestess. Uma carta aqui. This is a card that wants to come out. Nine of Pentacles. One more. Ace of Cups. You have opened yourself to learn about passion, about fire, about vitality, about inner strength, personal power. And you're really close to achieving, you know, the highest point that you can go at this time. Let's say. There is some... I'm getting a chill. The back of my stomach. There is depth and connection in this process. There is wisdom in this process. To you, this process of learning about fire and learning about vitality, passion, motivation, glory, dominion, it has to do with an ancient wisdom that was cultivated somehow by someone else. Maybe a mother, maybe a grandmother. But there is this ancestral breath of wisdom here. You have very deep roots that have been fed for you. You have been protected by the prayers of other women. And it seems that you are going to get a chance to go from the Nine of Pentacles to the Ace of Cups. What does that mean, Ava? The Nine of Pentacles, it's the card that talks about singlehood. And the Ace of Cups talks about a new chance for love. A new chance to discover love a new level of feeling, a new depth in sensitivity. It is not banal, or it might even be common, but it's not commonplace. It's that kind of feeling that makes you overflow, transbordar, overflowing. The more you pour in, the more you're able to pour out. The more you give in to this love, the more you get. It seems ceaselessly capable, like a miracle well that never dries off. It's like you are getting the chance to apply what you have learned. You have learned and developed these lessons in vitality, in power, in action. And where before there was a lot of silence and quietness. It seems you are very familiar with the water. And you allow yourself to learn a bit about the fire. And now it's time to integrate. There is a chance to love. There's a new chance to love. See, it's not the Ace of Wands here. It's the Ace of Cups. It is not a chance to practice the wands that you have learned and are doing well in learning. You're doing well in learning. But it's a chance to integrate into your nature, into your watery nature, from the deepest root to the tallest leaf, to embed and configure such love with all the passion that you have been learning, with all the fire that you have developing, the devil. What is the devil doing here? The Emperor. There is a lot of pride in you. Ace of Pentacles. One more card for the devil with the Emperor, please. Came 2 cards. I'm not going to accept. I want 1 card, please. The devil and the Emperor. 1 card. 1 card. 5 of Cups. Crying over spilled milk. And a new chance. You have cried about something lost. You have licked your wounds for a long time about something you lost. You had and you lost. And even though you had other things, you could not enjoy them because it broke your heart. It put you in mourning. There is this feeling of being bound to something or to someone. But there is a lot of pride. You see here in the Devil card, everybody is wearing nothing. And the Emperor is decked from head to toe in red. The Emperor He's very capable, but he's very proud. And you get a new chance to do it right. You get a new chance to either recover what you lost or to build something new that has the potential to be better. But for that, you have to negotiate your pride. You cannot have everything. Curiously, the Emperor came right underneath the wands, the page and the King of Wands, and the Emperor card is connected to the sign of Aries, which is the first fire sign. So the Emperor, he absolutely has the capacity to go and make it happen, to exercise his agency based on his desire and what he wants. He has dominion. He can literally do whatever he wants, his way, his time. But to live this new kind of love embedded with passion that you learn, integrating the fire and the water aspects in your life to materialize a chance of recovery, you have to undress from pride. Off pride, from pride. The Hangman. You might have been or felt stuck for a long time, but in this stuckness, in this being stuck, you found something out. You got some kind of illumination, idea, thought, insight, some kind of nirvana, some kind of clarification in your head. The Moon. And that idea, that clarification, is a very simple old truth. Follow your gut, follow your intuition, follow your heart, follow yourself, obey your body. Listen to your body, listen to your flesh, live in your body. Honor your flesh. Pride does not have any space in this. So you have been learning about fire and power, action, motivation, movement. And it's a bit alien to you, but you are doing great. You're almost there. You know, I'm not going to say you're almost graduating for your life, because that's not how life works. But in this moment, you're very close of getting the highest you can be in this facet of your life. In your ability to govern yourself, in your ability to act based on your desires, on your instincts, on your passions, to develop your vitality and live with it and through it. And that is a miracle to you, because you have a very water nature, very watery nature, and it's ancestral, and it has been poured. I see different hands of different women pouring water into your roots. So either you grew up around a lot of women, or you grew up being very, very loved. Maybe you were the only son of a mother who always wanted a child. Maybe you were the last son of, a mother who thought she couldn't have children anymore. Maybe you are the daughter of generations and generations of women who have ached but always believed. I see lots of hands of lots of women pouring water over your roots, over your head, honoring your existence, honoring where you come from. And here comes the chance. Not only I'm telling you this lovely news that is like you're almost there, you're almost graduating at this point, but also here comes a chance to integrate all that and manifest all that. Not live something to practice your fire, not leave something to see your true nature in water, but to integrate those aspects, to bring it all together, to wrap it all together. And what the cards are telling me here is that you need to undress of your pride. You need to live in the body. There's a lot of mind here. There's a lot of mind power. The emperor and his shadow, he is so convinced of the knowledge he has of his dominion that he doesn't even govern. He's just drunk by his power. And he starts to corrupt himself. But here we have an appeal from the land. Live in the body. The fire and the water integrated can teach you this lesson as well, to live in the body. Listen to your fire, to your desires, to where your heart wants to take you. Listen to your intuition, the moon, your water, your feelings. So you have a lot of potential. And there is the beautiful chance to rescue something you have lost, to rebuild something that was destroyed, that caused you hurting and pain. You cried over something here. You missed something or someone or a place or a context, and you have the chance. You have the luminous chance. There is a different kind of tarot where the Ace of Pentacles is the sun. So you have the solar chance, the lovely glory of a new chance. Abundance, stability, joy, and that love that never, I won't say never end, but as long as it's being fed, it is overflowing. In your sadness, you were stuck, but then you learned something precious. The oldest, most simple lesson. Follow your gut, follow your intuition. Follow what you know. Obey your body, live in your body. Any more words for this lovely people who are watching me? Take whatever makes sense into your heart, receive it with grace and gratitude, and what it doesn't resonate with you, just let it go. It's going to find whoever's destined for. There is a lot of honor. I want to say this. There's a lot of honor available here. Okay, we got the Ten of Swords, Queen of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. Something is ending in your life to give space to something new. Ten of Swords looks very awful, but I like to think of the Ten of Swords as pain without suffering. Sometimes ending a chapter in our lives and moving forward can be painful, but it doesn't have to be a source of suffering. It can hurt, but it doesn't have to ache. It can hurt, but there are other things you're allowed to take forward but the pain. So one chapter is closing and it's swords, so this is talking about a perspective and a way of seeing life and living your life, a point of view, a philosophy, a lenses through which you saw the world, a very rational one, mind you. And with it, there are cuts to move forward. And you're moving forward, not in swords, but in wands. No more guided only by your intellect, or mostly by your intellect, but by your passions, by your fire. Giving your fire the central stage at this time. To pursue a secret. You're moving along, using what you learn in here, what you learned till this point. You're not abandoning your intellect. You're refining it. You're giving it direction through your fire, your desire, your vitality, what moves your power, what makes you glow. And pursuing a secret. There is a secret desire in your heart. In the back of the deck, the Five of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Tower, Two of Cups, the Lovers. Seems that throughout all the noise and chaos of life, something suddenly just crept into your heart. Well, I hope this message was helpful. It's been a pleasure as always, and we're gonna see each other soon. Bye.